Good day, everyone. This is Travis Jepson alongside Jason Kleekebeard as we take you through a virtual tour of Saturday, July 21st, 2018 auction here at Rocky Rail Services. Again, the auction is going to start at 10 o'clock Saturday, July 21st. And real quick, we're just going to take you through a drive-through of some of the items going to be offered at Saturday's auction.
Quite an eclectic sale. Air compressor, lots of iron at this sale. Lots of collectibles, antiques, industrial equipment.
As you can see behind our lineup, we've got the scale house back behind. The Rice Lake scale that's 10 by 80 feet long. Truck scale, last certified in 2012, I believe.
Big iron racks, lots of workbenches. A lot of steel at this sale.
All right, as you can see on this side, we've got a good lineup of antique farm machinery. The steel wheel tractor back there in the lineup. Yeah, basically
Horse-drawn road grader.
Yeah, you got a horse-drawn road grader back there. Right up here is the Crucible.
Tri-line 250.
The Tri-line 250, Jason says, and
Induction and smelter. Yep.
just a reminder, we'd like to have everything that is purchased at this auction off of the site and within 7 days of the auction.
And this here's the paint booth. It's all disassembled, it's numbered, it's 100% complete with filters, extra filters. All you need there, the ventilation is on the other side of the compound. But when you buy it, you're gonna get the whole works here, and it's ready to reassemble. This here is the other components to the paint booth. It's the ventilation and downdraft system, but all this goes with the paint booth. Well, folks, this is the control room for the paint booth, and a fair bit of this equipment goes with the paint booth. You wouldn't have to be replacing this. There's an air compressor panel and whatnot. So all right, folks, this is the paint kitchen, and it will sell the building, the heater. It's got the hydraulic pumps, both sides, the paint heater, everything you need to run paint out to the paint booth or to any other paint booth. And all the paints will go with it as well that are in here.
Check out the lights.
And you can see the lighting in here.
All explosion proof.
Explosion proof, and we've got all this goes with the deal there. So all right, folks, here's the office trailer. It will also be selling. This sale site's kind of spread out, so we're going to kind of work through it so we don't have to do a lot of backtracking. But these are the two rail cars. There's this one here is 40 foot. It's a little wider than the other with these platforms. And then this other one here is 60 foot. These are the flat cars. And kind of look there, they'd make good bridge decks, or they were using them to roll stuff in and out of the sandblasting area in the paint booth. We just found out this building will be in the sale, and it's 24 wide, 22 long. Here we've got another nice little building, a small little shed. and a 40-foot shipping container that's been damaged. It's probably could be repurposed, but that's what we've got right here. Next, we've got an antique mill. I think it's a head saw from the old Bonner mill. It probably weighs 10,000 pounds.
Continue down the line. Here is where we're going to start at 12 o'clock noon, and this is our online lineup. We're going to start with the 2 rail cars you've seen earlier, as well as the paint booth and paint kitchen, and then go on to the air compressor. We've got the scale house that'll be before, and then we'll go to the Polar Cool, the pH 50 air compressor. We got the sand pot here, light plant.
8,000 pounds of sandblasting media.
8,000 pounds of sandblasting media up front here. And then we roll into our ore carts, and you can see them 6.5 foot saw blades just behind them.
Ford F-250, a Mazda.
And there's that Scottsdale with the plow, the F900 water truck, the Chevy 1 ton, and then we got the half-ton Ford here, and that does it for our lineup of vehicles. Then we're going to go into the Sky Tower, and we're going to get into more collectibles, antique stuff. We've got the older safe as well as the new safe, couple washers, the Corona and Coke coolers, and then there is the Sky Chief gas pump. And this is something pretty neat.
1911 jail cells, Missoula County, the city of Missoula.
And then from there we are going to roll into some machinery. We've got the Komatsu WA 320.
Caterpillar forklift. Bobcat.
763.
And those storage sheds behind that equipment and the antiques, those will be selling as well. Several implements for the Bobcat. Komatsu PC400 stick and bucket, along with the magnet. And then up here we've got these dry vans, different sizes, nice for storage, probably not for highway use.
And then we got the Connex on skids.
There's a tanker trailer. Along with another 20-foot Connex right there, pretty good shape. And then another dry van off its wheels that's in a little tougher shape.
Here folks, we came up on the Pettibone Railcar Jockey. It does have all the manuals for it, as well as a new rebuilt Detroit engine. It's in there sitting in the Pettibone. It is just has not been plumbed at this time. All right, as we roll on deeper into the auction, we're coming up on some bridge timbers there in the back, and here are the sinker logs, 100-year-old sinker logs coming out of the Blackfoot River after they took out the dam. These resurfaced and were taken out. As you can see, there are quite a few of them. Then we've got the spikes and plates.
Coming out here on the east end of the lot, we've got a lot of racks, catwalk, scaffolding type stuff, shelving. We've got the chain racks that have all of the rigging and tire chains and whatnot. All this stuff selling. These are make good firewood racks. and some staircases, all metal, prefab, ready to go. And then we get into the rail. There's probably close to a third of a mile of this rail, and it's everything from 90 to 125 or 115 gauge, I guess. Yep, found all kinds of rail there, and you saw in the last little clip all of the plates and whatnot. Now out there way in the back you can see that okay, there's the overheads, overhead cranes they're selling. That rail car there is not going to be in the auction, but that reefer in the back, that blue rail car or yellow rail car reefer, will be selling. This other stuff here, only the green rail car. That is a renter, and he's in the process of moving out. And then we have one more reefer right here.
Going back to the rail, we do have 3 switches.
3 switches, okay. And then right here we've got another flat car without any of the axles and whatnot that will be selling.
Back over here we've got some additional rail. Like I mentioned earlier, there will be 3 switches going along with the rail. Come up further, we've got all of the railroad ties, if you can see it if the sun's not in the way.
Lots of dunnage over here as well. A whole bunch more railroad ties off to the south here.
And then we're coming up on a catwalk, as well as a couple more staircases. And then, like I said earlier, we've got the bridge timbers here. All right, nearing the end of the sale here. Coming up on just miscellaneous pallets that we've dug out of the connexes behind us. We've got an assortment of tools, bolt bins, gas tanks, wire, assortment of hoses here, some scaffolding, you name it, you see it here. Again, Rocky Rail Services auction coming up July 21st, 2018, starting at 10 a.m. this Saturday.